tape. Oh boy, I'm happy for Starshaped. Starshaped has defeated Happy before in maps. And he's done it with this race. He's not playing Night Elf. He's playing Orc on Tidehunters, everybody. I believe this is a map where he actually beat Happy with his Orc. Like 2 years ago, and we're still talking about it. But hey, I believe in Starshaped. Here's game number 1 on Tidehunters. Orc versus Undead. And the Farseer, fast tech from Starshaped. Probably going to be Mass Wind Riders. And Happy. It's going to do what Happy does, isn't he? He's just going to creep up. This is about a 700 MMR difference. At least that's for Starshaped's Orc is right now. Well, I'd put him a little bit higher than that. Happy is like 2750 MMR right now. Pretty crazy.
The town is under siege.
Our ship gonna get level 2. Happy sometimes does a thing where he sits right here and scouts the middle, and then Coil steals the turtle. It seems like he's not gonna do that. He's gonna creep. He's gonna creep. Interesting creep route from Happy. Starshape's gonna find him. He has Chain Lightning. He could just sit on the high ground. Gotta find him. What is Happy doing? This is weird from Happy. Because he's not, like, most of the time Happy will just be super aggressive with his creeping. But here he's actually down in experience. Despite Starshaped also creeping. Shop. Damaged by the Acolyte. And there is Coil, but there's also Chain Lightning. Happy uses his Coil to get the second clause of attack. Ghouls that would have died to Chain Lightning microed away. And very important for Happy to do that because he knew he was going to Coil the creep, which would have allowed Starshape to Chain Lightning the Ghouls, so he sends the Ghouls back preemptively. And Happy taking a lot of damage. Starshape half surrounding. Chain Lightning on the DK. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait, there's another Chain Lightning on this. This DK's dead. Unless it's a perfect block. Oh no, that's so frustrating. No, he gets the Chain Lightning. DK level 2 dead. Happy overextending there. He's creeping at the same time, but he's gonna have to wait for the Death Knight to be, what, Tavern revived? Oh, a huge mistake from Happy. He's just creeping it. Okay, now he Tavern reses, so he didn't get the XP from the Sea Giant. By the way, he did get a third clause, and he has a Gloves of Haste weight in there, so his Lich is going to be insane. But Starshaped in a decent position. I can't believe I'm saying that. He's in a great position. And Wind Riders, Shadowhunter on the way. But the Lich has ridiculous items, so Happy's accomplished that goal for sure. And he's gotten level 3. Dude, look at the predictions! 300,000 points for Happy, 1.5k for Starshaped. He's gonna get a second Ghoul, though. So playable for Starshaped. This is a great position for him. Really, it is. Level 3 Farseer. Shadowhunter on the way, Wind Riders on the way. This is great for Starshaped. Tier 3 tech Lich on the way. And there is now Hex. Happy's got to be careful. Oh, if he stayed there for a second longer, allowed Starshaped to get a wolf in front, double Hex, and he's dead. Did Happy see the Shadowhunter? The Shadowhunter is hiding now. Yeah, he must have. Cancel on the Slaughterhouse and Hex on the DK. Lich is going to be out in a second, though. Coil Nova, he's got to be careful if this DK gets level 3. Riders, first 2 on their way. Happy going to go Gargs. Oh, Nova. Yeah, he wants that experience. Wind Rider's now here. Cancel. But I wonder how Starshaped is getting ahead from this. The Slaughterhouse cancel was good, but now he's kind of stuck here a little bit. Happy's just going to play defensively. Gotta be careful with that Farseer. Oh, careful with the Farseer! That might be a TP. He bought a mana pot. Coil saves the Lich. Starshaped is very aggressive. He's got a Garg out now, though. And yeah, Starshaped might be overextending. Coil kills a Wind Rider, gets level 3 DK. Careful, Coil Nova and Azova. Oh no, it's falling apart. It's falling apart. Guard goes down. This Wind Rider is going to go down now too. Cancel. Wait a second. How does Happy not kill more here? Okay. There he goes. 2 Wind Riders, but he kills a Garg and gets another Slaughterhouse cancel. A miracle that Starshaped didn't lose a hero, though. He continues to be aggressive. No more coils. Wait, the Lich! The Lich! Okay, no. Slaughterhouse built in the back. Wait, Lich should die. Does he not have a Hex? He didn't have a Hex. Okay, but now Happy can buy another mana pot if he needs. Hex on the guard. This is going to be probably a TP after this. Is he really going to stick around? Potion of Healing purchase. Potion of Healing on cooldown. There's no speed. Scroll. Acolytes could block. Oh my god. Happy ain't losing this DK. Level 2 now. You gotta respect the attempt. Just absolutely no respect for Happy, just running into his base. But it doesn't work out in the end. But hey, you know, props for putting him under that sort of pressure. But Happy ends up microing his way out of it. I do wonder if you asked Starshaped if he would just say like, look, man, the only way I was gonna win is if I just dove into his base and he somehow made a mistake. I wasn't gonna win if I backed up there, healed up, and went into a creeping war. That would have never worked. I had to keep on just running at him. He probably would have said that. Even though it looks a little bit silly, he probably would have said that. Yeah, like, look, I gotta dive and I gotta kill his DK again, or else I'm not gonna win the game. Because if I back up and start creeping, Happy's just gonna own me. That's probably what he would say. In which case, I'd be like, okay, I get it. Dr. Sirius Raven, thank you for the 42 months. How you doing? How you doing? Appreciate you. Springtime is map number 2. Yeah, but after the Slaughterhouse cancel, if it was like, let's say you weren't up against Happy, it was like an even game, after the Slaughterhouse cancel, you just back away and start creeping. Right? Back away, clear an expo, try and get towers up there, something like that. After that Slaughterhouse cancel, you don't stay around. Or you back up, creep a camp close, like say you go creep the shop with your 4 Wind Riders, get a push on vulnerability, and then creep Jack Happy at like the Knolls or something. You don't stick around in most cases after that Slaughterhouse cancel. Here's game number 2 on Springtime. Upper left here is Happy. Bottom right here is Orc Shaped. Probably going to be a very similar build to last. Carson the Orc apologist. Carson the off-race player apologist. Off-racing versus Happy, by the way. But yeah, like I said, I mean, what he should have done is cancel the Slaughterhouse and back away. That's the proper way to play that.
A player's forces are under attack.
Starshaped goes not for creeping this time. Happy goes for the middle. I'm surprised Happy's going for the middle when he saw where the Farseer was going. Normally he'll creep based on reaction to the Acolyte, but I suppose he realizes he can just get this camp anyway. Happy. 2 coils already in the item. A little bit annoying that it was blocked there. DK under half HP. Jesus. Last hit. Happy won't get this one out. Doesn't. DK gonna have to buy up the Ritual Dagger now. I'd have to assume he'll do that. There's attack and the resummon of the wolves coming soon. Skeleton. Not dying today. And Happy just creeping. This is what I meant like last game when he went across the map to gather items. That's why I was surprised, because Happy normally just does this, just creeps in the face of the orc. No last hits given. Level 2. And this is more like it when it comes to a Happy game. Oh. That wasn't the best, but hey.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, but he's just creeping. Camp to camp to camp to camp. This is how Happy typically does it. I do wonder if it's a reaction to the fast tech Wind Rider play. How Happy crept last game. It could also have just been because it was Tidehunters as well. Those are 2 reasons, but it would make sense a little bit if he crept like that against Wind Riders, because that would mean that he gets camps off the map aggressively, gets items for his Lich. Because level 3 DK has less value. Lich items have more value against Mass Air early on. But he also has more camps close to his base in the mid-game. So if he's being pressured like that, he can always creep nearby and safe and stuff like that. So maybe he creeps like that when he sees fast tech, and he creeps like this when he sees barracks in the more standard play. That would make sense, but that's just a guess. But it also could have just been because it's Tidehunters. There's a lot of claws. Stuff like that on the map. Very, very fast expansion. Another thing that like you probably wouldn't do in Expo this timing, like this early. Like before even your ensnare, your first raider. You might not do that against the player who's not happy. Against the player that maybe you have, you know, equal chances in versus, because this is a little bit of a gamble, but maybe you would as well. I can't remember. What is like the Focus Farseer Tier 2 Expo or like the Lin Farseer Tier 2 Expo timing? I never play this build, so I don't actually know when you build your Grey Hall. Maybe this is standard. This seems very, very early. Which is good against Happy, I think. Happy. Here's his Greater Mana camp. Oh, one of Mass Thing. Wow. Not a Greater Mana. One of Mass Thing is still just as good though. This time around, 2 rings, but he buys a circlet. Pillage, ensnare, reinforced defenses. The lame combination. Starshaped. Happy gets the salve cancel. But he won't get the expansion cancel. This expansion will come up. The classic Lich DK. Happy just creeping. Grabbing items. Punish a potion, that's nice. Yeah, Starshaped just making sure the expansion doesn't get cancelled. That's all he wants right now. But Happy's not even going for it. Happy's just gearing up for the tier 3 push. That's it. Big tier 3 push, and then push the expansion. What Starshaped needs to be ready to do is, when the tier 3 timing comes, he needs to be, like, here. And then he hits the main base while Happy's, like, here. And then Happy has to either lose a lot in his main base and kill the expansion, or defend, which is the perfect position for, obviously, a laming player that wants to play hit and run. You want your opponent to be defending, so your expansion could be mining. Second bestiary, more raiders on the way. Starshaped might have to tower, though. Starship can now go around. Just needs to keep Happy defensive. Oh, but Happy's doing this really well. He's leaving his Death Knight. And he's sending his Lich and Schools. Oh, now he's being defensive. This is where you want the undead to be. Because if Happy is allowed to just push the expansion, he'll kill the expansion. And then he TPs back home. Well, buys the TPing and TPs back home. And then he's in an unlosable position for Happy. But if you can keep Happy not pushing your Expo, given a little bit of time to get towers, to get some gold, to get enough raiders to really threaten the Black Citadel kill, that's when you're happy as Starshaped. That was a confusing sentence, but when you're happy, the emotion, as Starshaped.
A player's forces are under attack. Is under siege.
But what you don't want to have to do here is just Town Portal, because then Happy is just going to run straight to your base. There's Pillage, everybody. No speed scroll, right? Yeah, no speed scroll. Dreadlord almost out. One Raider falls. One Grunt also going to fall. Happy looks like he might just expand here. Just counter expansion. Whoop! Another Raider gonna go down. Dreadlord, where's he at? Almost out of the altar. Destra now giving vision. There is a Nova, so this maybe Grunt could be focused. But Happy wants Raiders and only Raiders. Oh, there's the Dreadlord. Oh, Happy. Forcing the TP. Kill another Raider. Yeah, that was really well done from Happy, who is in a very, very good position. And he's also expanding. Yeah, he's doing everything right, Happy. He really is.
Forces are under attack.
Bat Riders, Starshaped. He's going into an army that might be able to hopefully fight. Oh, maybe he can force a TP? He's going to lose a lot to force the TP, though. Let's see. Could swap the TP to the TC, but that's why we have to sleep. Pushing healing on... Oh my god, look at this damage. Jesus. And Death Pack. Alright, well... Dreadlord was a pretty good choice. And a surround again. And look at the Destro micro behind this too. Like, you don't even notice this, but Happy's microing his Destro away from the Bat Riders at all times too. It's just ridiculous.
Forces are under attack.
Starship, yeah, just the only thing he can do is build towers and continue to lame. That's really it. And I don't even know if Starship knows about this. If he did, he could do some damage with it, but now he knows. Gonna force Happy back. So it's gonna be no town portal for the Farseer. Oh yeah, Starshape's gotta run. Or else he's screwed. There's the speed scroll. Happy looking for the Devour. We'll get one Raider. Yep. When was the last time Happy didn't win the cup? Like 23 cups ago? Something like that. Happy goes for a Boneyard. I like it. Starship trying to play it out, though. A couple of ghouls caught out. Happy just gonna keep on creeping, though. To TC. Is he gonna go Shockwave? Thought might be better just to disable the heroes, but Shockwave is better for the buildings, and that's why he goes for it. Is there a TP for Happy? Yes, there is still. He rebought. Forced again. Careful. All these Bat Riders could die in one Nova. Happy with the 4-point surround. Armor upgrades against the Bat Riders. There will be Liquid Fire soon, but let's not forget that was nerfed a little bit since the last time we saw Starshaped play this sort of style. More towers. A second Boneyard for Happy. And a Sack Pit. Maybe a little late on that Sack Pit, no? Skill levels alone are GG? No? Yeah, it's not looking great for Starshaped. Yeah, no, it's not looking great at all. And then Nova kills 2 Bat Riders at the same time. Dreadlord's even level 3. Level 3 almost done. Starshaped somehow needs to get towers up in the middle, which is what he's trying to buy time for. If he can get like 6 towers up in the middle, he'll have the economy advantage once again. Yeah, I'm sure Happy's having a lot of fun right now. I'm gonna keep buying TPs. Careful. 1 Carrion Storm, 1 Nova, and you're screwed. So every time he TPs, he gets a unit. Oh, sleep on the Bat Rider. Moves away the Destro. Level 5 TK.
A player's forces are under attack.
Crystal Ball, actually not that bad. Happy's going into some shades as well. Freezing Breath. And some worms. Yeah, level 3 coil against Bat Riders. Good luck. And you got a TP. Carrion Storm miss? Or the coil was dodged? I'm not sure. Another Bat Rider goes down. Liquid Fire only now finishing. Starshaped, how many towers? I said 6. The Shade scouts it. Surprised Starshaped even got this many up. Happy is pretty good at breaking towers. One for Destros. Got some peons here to repair, but they're building more towers. Oh, Destro will live. It's Carrion Swarm. Frostworm's here. Oh, he's gonna get the coil off. Yep. Happy's too good. The frost armor. in the coil between all the detonates. That was 4 Bat Riders. And, oh, what do you know? The worm's nearly full HP. That's the strength of a level 5 DK. And Starshape's trying his best here. But yeah, this is the beginning of the end. Happy's about to have 3 worms. Yeah, this is GG. Let's try a Starshape, but Happy, as expected, gets the win, but wasn't too bad now, was it? Wasn't too bad. You could see if everything sort of goes Starshape's way, how he could take some maps off Happy here and there.